let's begin with your belief that you are the right man for the job of Lagos State.
Yeah.
Let's begin from that.
Okay, so for me, I take the cue starting with the administration of Alhaji Lateef Jakonde. I believe that in 4.5 years, by virtue of the empathy he had for the people of Lagos, he was able to deliver on so many fronts in so many sectors efficiently, accountably, and actually affected a majority of people in Lagos State. And that was done in 4.5 years. And I believe, and records show, that in the 20 years of the APC, well, what the current APC government is, they've not been able to match that. I'm talking about affordable housing getting to people that need it, as opposed to being sold before it gets on the market. I'm talking about having healthcare systems that are open in all local governments. And I'm also talking about the kind of revolution that happened to our education system. It was not same of the same. It was not slow, incremental. You knew that you had a government that was working for the people tirelessly. So I take a leaf from that. By default, I ran for Senate in 2019, Lagos West, at 35. I had the most opposition votes in Lagos State after Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. That experience gave me an insight into half of Lagos, wards, their pains, their needs. I'm an architect. I graduated from MIT, at the time, the best university in the world. I've worked with the American government, I've worked with Chinese government, I've worked in Nigeria on massive projects and a lot of urban planning. And I feel that Lagos is in desperate need of urban renewal. Urban renewal in a systematic way. That's not just about buildings. It's about carrying people along and human capacity development. It's also about ensuring that you have sustainable communities all across Lagos, so you're decentralizing development. I also have a master's in research and public policy. When I decided to go into politics, I ran for local government chairman under the Labour Party. I went back to school, got a master's in research and public policy. That makes me understand the need to make policy with the people, not sitting down in an office in Marina or Lausa and just creating, using a broad brush to create policy. Policy must be made with the people, looking at comparative advantages of their particular locality. I'm a Lagos indigene. I come from a family that has a long history of service. And I believe that not just the fact that youth also make up the majority of the population in Lagos State, I believe that democracy is about representation. And I believe that those needs, those desires, and the fact that Lagos State has really been in a mediocre place for too long. We've circled around this mountain too long, and it's time to move forward.
When you say mediocre place, we need you to break it down.
Okay, so for me, for as long as I can remember, we've been sitting in traffic for 4 hours. I had to wake up really early to get here from Lekki, even though I'm going against traffic, right? Just in case anything happens along the way or bottlenecks. And then as I'm coming, I'm seeing people waking up that probably woke up at 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. still trying to get to work, right? I'm talking about having a healthcare system that functions and a healthcare system that holds negligence accountable. There are too many people I know since I got into politics that go to the hospital and die because there's no oxygen, there's no light, there are no systems to monitor and punish negligence, and also to have a world-class healthcare service that's accessible to the majority of Lagosians. I could go on and on. All the sectors, when you leave the axis of Ikeja to Lekki and you start going into the Alimon shores, start going to the Ojos, the Jeremy Fellows, the Amor Dolphins, there's a lot of government neglect. Go to Badagry, these are things that are without a doubt.